What's up, Boss Dons? Curtis Dondino, and today we're doing a completely different kind of video. As you can see, we're already in my closet, and I never do that. My closet is always a mess. But just to start off with these shoes, I have to say that this is a fake unboxing because I feel like I've already unboxed them. I couldn't wait. But today we will be unboxing some Rick Owens. I want the actual name because I always called them the cargo boots. Okay, so they're the Cargobaskets. I'm sorry. So Rick Owens, Spring Summer 22, Focus Sheen, Cargo Basket, and full grain calf leather. These cargo baskets are mid-calf height. They have 14 eyelets with laces, a zipper on the inside ankle for easy fastening, geometric seams with top stitching, a zipper cargo pocket on the outer ankle, and sharp tooth soles. Okay, so I just want to say, starting off, that these were an afterthought. Yo, I wanted the pink ones. I got the black ones. I mean, you already seen it in the thumbnail. So I'm sure you guys probably seen a Rick Owens box before. They're pretty subtle. I'm trying to think. I feel like all my Rick Owens boxes have been this color, except for maybe like if you get something in this dark shadow. But I would have to look and see. Because I don't buy Rick Owens often. I mean, I would love to, but Rick Owens are always expensive. Like, yeah, you can find some on sale, but never the ones that you really want. The ones that you really want usually sell out, and I love a brand that still has that in 2022. So these are a size 41, and I did get them in the black milk colorway. I probably should take the sweater off. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little hot with this light. It wasn't hot before I turned the light on. Light comes on, it's hot. So, of course, oh shit, show not tell. So, this is pretty much the box. You know, you got some tissue paper. They keep everything really simple. Like, nothing is labeled for the most part. You get this card booklet right here. Nothing too special. I really want to make this more of a review of the shoes than an unboxing. TikTok has ruined unboxings for me anyway, because TikTok has turned unboxings into TikTok has turned unboxings into like cutesy things. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, let's new purchase. You know, it's like not as informational, and I feel like it's not even opinionated. It's just like, let me show you what I can show you. So before we get to the actual shoe, we got a dust bag. Now this dust bag is perfect when you want to take your Ricks out and put them in here. Like, you actually can do that, you know. So I think that this is super tough, because now you can like carry your Ricks in the bag, and a lot of people wear these bags. Like, I see a lot of people trying to like incorporate them into like their style profile. But so I've definitely worn these, so I could really give like a really good review. The first time I wore them was to Kanye's Donda listening party in Atlanta. It was the second one though. It was, yo, that was a great fucking experience. I'll try to put a clip in here. Hopefully we don't get copyrighted. Or copyrighted. Struck for copyright. Yo, I want to say that these are no more or less comfortable than any other Rick Owens. The super long zipper and all of that isn't like harmful in any way. Like, you would think that like, oh, these are in the way, these are annoying, but they're not. So I really needed these. First of all, they're so versatile. We can get into like styling and stuff like in a second, but I just want to start off with another detail. These were $15.50. These were $15.50. And by the way, on Rick Owens site, they still have a 42, a 43, and a 44. So there's like a 10, 11, and a 12. I have a 41 because I wear like a 9. I've been wearing Rick Owens since probably, I would say, 2015. That was when I bought my first pair. And that sounds like a long time ago, but it doesn't really feel like a long time ago. And I still have those. Those were just like some tan suede geo baskets. And honestly, on the real, I really love what Rick Owens just offers in terms of not having to change their silhouette, because then you don't feel like things are dated. Yeah, they add to stuff, they take stuff, because like if you look like you can't really see all the way up in my closet, but it's like these Balenciagas here look like nothing like the ones here. My bad, I just got on shorts. I'm just chilling in the house. So like these two look nothing alike. So that could be a cool thing in the sense that like, okay, great, we have like this variation of things, but with Rick Owens, like, you could tell they're in the same family, you know what I'm saying, to the extent that like it kind of minimalizes your style. And well, you can always maximize it, but like just if someone's looking at your pieces, like your sneakers, it's kind of like you have a tone, like you like what you like, at least, or at least that's the way my mind works. But for me specifically, I think that like Rick Owens is one of the very few brands that doesn't have to change course every 6 months in order to keep you interested and keep you afloat. I think that they have like a very true, they, I mean him, I'll say they because it's a brand. It's like a very true aesthetic, and like you get it when you see it. Like if you see something and it's Rick Owens, you're like, oh, that's Rick Owens. And if it isn't and it looks like it, you'll say, that looks like Rick Owens. And I think that that's powerful. I think it's powerful to have a brand, especially when like there's no monogram attached to it. There's no like fancy name attached to it, in the sense of like, you know, people will covet certain brands, especially when they don't really know about those brands or the design or the work. They'll covet the brand just because the name sounds fancy. Like I have a brand, it's called Dino, because my name is Curtis Dean, and my nickname at one point was like Dean. Well, it still was Curtis Don Dino, but my point is like people will. Someone told me that I should rename my brand to Diano because it sounds more European, and I'm like, I'm black. I enjoy being black. I enjoy my name. It's my name. Like, what's the point of changing it? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I wanted to do that, cool. If you know, great. The more power to you. But this shoe right here is just one. Let me just say, quality is something that I've never. Well, no, that would be a lie. That would be a lie. I won't lie. The leather, the quality of the leather is amazing. Because my first Cargobaskets, they like split on the sole, and I think they were like that when I first got them because I had only worn them once before it had happened. But trust me, I was too pressed to have them to send them back, take them back, anything. Because in like 2015, designer shoes sold out, and usually they may not come back at best in that same colorway the next season. Nowadays, like, you have so many different stockists that you can get a pair of shoes 3 years later brand new. You know what I'm saying? From like that many seasons ago. And sometimes not even on sale because the demand is still there. And now, like, you know, we're dealing with like designer items being ubiquitous. We never really experienced that prior to maybe, I want to say 2020. Yeah, as ubiquitous, let me say that. So we got this dope pocket. I want to say like the zippers on here zip so well. I'm of course holding it, so it's nothing to like pull against, but like the zippers zip really well. They seem like really good, thick, durable zippers, and they aren't branded, which is very like dope to me. Like a brand like Rick Owens doesn't have to brand their zippers because they like focus on like minimalism. And I hate cream stuff. Like I would always rather it be white, but with Rick, he makes cream or milk, shall I say, just like a really dope color. I really like the quilting done around the top. Really love that. I love this thick canvas pull on the tongue. It's super tough. Another thing is like when I wore these, I don't think people can really tell. Like these really are tall as fuck, and like I'm a short guy, and they don't really shorten me. Of course we got his picture of himself. I believe that's him in the shoe. That's the best way to do it. I stuff my shoes with like old t-shirts, or well, these are brand new t-shirts, but I stuff my shoes if not with the pattern, with like t-shirts and stuff, because I feel like it just keeps that, like, you know, that from creasing. And the thing about Rick is you could do a crease and it won't hurt anything, but you know, you still want everything to be in the, you know, just the best condition, especially when you're paying $1,500 for some fucking shoes, you know. But like the inside is just like, they don't really miss a mark when it comes to detail. Like everything is good. Like, and the inside is quite comfortable. One thing I noticed about Rick Owens' actual soles, they're like very comfortable soles. And I really, yo, I'm always, it's like, I feel like personally, I don't know if it's because I design myself, but you just look at every detail and you kind of admire it just for like the thought process that goes into stuff. So I'm definitely like in my admiral bag. Okay, so just a little bit about like styling now. One, I've seen people wear them and they like tie them up. Me personally, I like it to kind of look loose. That's just my vibe. Y'all know how I am with loose laces. One of my biggest videos on here that's been copied so many times is like how to like lace Air Force Ones. So like, I'm the lace king around this bitch. But y'all get my point. And like, I'm not gonna lie, like the pocket to me is just so fire. Okay, well, let me just be clear. I have worn this sweater right here. This is an Elite sweater. I wore this sweater with these and just like some black pants that were like distressed, I think. Then before that, I had worn a Rick Owens t-shirt and a Rick Owens tank top. And is that shirt down here? Because this, like, honestly, so this is this room that I'm in right now. I turned it to a closet, but it has a closet. But for the most part, I really don't feel like I have like a lot of clothes anymore because I haven't really bought anything. I don't really buy as much. Like when you design and you're always making something, so you kind of put like your content around your brand, it becomes very difficult to get out of that. Now, I believe, but a lot of this stuff down here, like this whole drawer is workout. This whole drawer is like pretty much sleeve shirts. I don't know why this Jacquemus shirt down here. This is like graphic tees. But my point is just, shit is a mess. But I had like this Rick Owens t-shirt on. I don't really know much about it. It just says spring summer 21. I just like the shoulder details. I think it's inside out. I keep most of my clothes inside out. But hold on, let me reverse it. I really like the shoulder details on this John. I've been watching Bel-Air, the remake of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and it's actually quite good. So if you really, I should start back my movie / like TV entertainment music reaction channel because I be having a lot to say. But yeah, like look at this. Like look at just the paneling on the shoulders. It's like really tough. This is the back or the front? Let me see. Oh, this is the back. Okay, this is the back. So this is the front. Like if you look, just this little ass dart or line or seam or whatever you call it, like on the shoulders, to me that's just so tough. It just gives it this structure. Like I'm about to make all my fucking shirts have that structure, because to me, like, okay, being a pretty skinny guy and being short, sometimes like you have to be very mindful of what your body's gonna look like in clothes. Like, so for instance, like a sweater like this where it's like just engulfing my body, I have to make sure that my proportions are right elsewhere. So jeans got to be super skinny, and then for me to wear like a shoe boot with it, you know, the jeans also have to be super skinny, because you can look very odd very quickly. I'll show you a picture, hold on really quickly. And if you don't, follow me on Instagram, because I'm about to be posting some tough ass photos. So this was actually from a shoot my sister did for her brand, but I mean the set was there, so I'm like, why not take advantage? Okay, so this would probably be a good example of the shirt and the shoes on, right? But like, well, this might be a better example, like where proportion is like relevant. You see what I'm saying? But like, if you look at other images, it's like, hold on, wait, because I started to hide it after a while. Really, the first image would probably be the first bit. Like, it's easy for this to happen. Like, you know, like I'm already short, the boots is long. You don't want to look very like short-ter, but the picture was just a decent picture, so I went with it. But my point is just like proportions. If you got long legs, you never have anything to worry about. Yeah. Oh, let me show you the tank top. One second. So this is the tank top. Do I know anything about this? I don't know. They both just say 21, so they're from last year, spring summer 21. Second 2020. And I remember this collection because I remember this was probably one of my more recent favorite shows of his. But like, you know, I just wore this over top of that t-shirt, and then wore the I had wore some Black Amiris with that. But overall, my point to you guys is just that these shoes are phenomenal. If you can cop, I would say cop. I think that these will last in your closet a very long time. I think they're beyond worth it. Rick Owens is they have like some of the most, I would say, like consistent. And it sounds like we complain about not having something new all the time, but I feel like his voice is so clear in his clothing that like you can't help but love the voice. And I don't feel like the tone of the voice has to change, because the tone is always the same. It's just definitely one of my favorite designers. Obviously, you would think I would own more of his stuff, but also because a lot of stuff look alike, you can get a pair and feel like, okay, I got a pair, you know, especially if that's not something you wear every day. Like some people, their style is really encompassed by the brand in the sense that like they follow the direction of the brand. Like for instance, and I'm very like a type of person who can appreciate things from a distance, but understand it's not for 16 minutes. You know what? Subscribe, like, comment. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know what else y'all want to see from me. Stay untouchable. Godspeed. I'm so sorry for talking so long.